A Cancer Organization Guide. Chapter 1. Mega Cancer Organizations List. Some big cancer organizations. Cancer.gov. 800-4-CANCER, 1-800-422-6237. Federal Resources. National Cancer Institute. Administration on Aging provides information, assistance, individual counseling, organization of support groups, caregiver training, respite care, and supplemental services. 202-619-0724. AOA.gov. Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services provides information for consumers about patient rights, prescription drugs, and health insurance issues, including Medicare and Medicaid. 800 Medicare, 1-800-633-4227. Medicare.gov, for Medicare information, cms.hhs.gov, other information. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission provides fact sheets about job discrimination, protections under the Americans with Disabilities Act and employer responsibilities. Coordinates investigations of employment discrimination. 800-669-4000 TTY. 800-669-6820. EEOC.gov. U.S. Department of Labor Office of Disability Employment Policy provides fact sheets on a variety of disability issues, including discrimination, workplace accommodation and legal rights. 866-633-7365 TTY. 877-889-5627. DOL.gov/ODP. Aging with Dignity. Provides information and materials regarding advance directives. You can order the document 5 Wishes, which states your end-of-life decisions for your healthcare team and friends and family members. 888-5 Wishes, 1-888-594-7437. AgingWithDignity.org. American Cancer Society. National Cancer Information Center. 800 ACS 2345, 1-800-227-2345. Cancer.org. Cancer Care. Free support, information, financial assistance, and practical help to people with cancer and their loved ones. 800-813-HOPE, 1-800-813-4673. CancerCare.org. Cancer Support Community. Support, education, and hope to people affected by cancer. 888-793-9355. CancerSupportCommunity.org. Hospice Foundation of America. Programs and materials on hospice care, caregiving, grief and end of life. They also provide a hospice locator service and links to other organizations and resources. 800-854-3402. HospiceFoundation.org. Kids Connected. Offers education and support for children who have a parent with cancer or who have lost a parent to cancer. 800-899-2866. KidsConnect.org. National Coalition for Cancer Survivorship. Information on cancer support, employment, financial and legal issues, advocacy and related issues. 877 NCCS Yes, 1-877-622-7937. CancerAdvocate.org. National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. Information on hospice care, local hospice programs, state-specific advance directives and locating a local health care provider. Through their program, Caring Connections, they also provide education and materials on palliative and end-of-life issues, as well as links to other organizations and resources. 800-658-8898. NHPco.org. Caring Connections. 800-658-8898. CaringInfo.org. NEEDIMS. Indigent Patient Programs lists medicine assistance programs available from drug companies. NeedyMeds.com. Patient Advocate Foundation. education, legal counseling, and referrals concerning managed care, insurance, financial issues, job discrimination and debt crisis matters. 800-532-5274. PatientAdvocate.org. Worldwide Cancer Organizations. Partners in Health. Social justice organization that responds to the moral imperative to provide high-quality health care globally to those who need it most. PIH.org. University of Global Health Equity. Building the next generation of global health professionals into leaders and change makers who strive to deliver more equitable, quality health services for all. AGI.org. International Agency for Research on Cancer. Global Cancer Observatory. Web-based platform presenting global and national cancer statistics to inform cancer control and research. GCO.IARC.FR. International Agency for Research on Cancer. Cancer Country Profiles. Cancer data by country, including data on mortality, incidence, and risk factors. gco.iarc.fr/today/fact-sheets-populations. The Cancer Atlas. Risk factors and causes of cancer. canceratlas.cancer.org/risk-factors/cancer-risk-factors. canceratlas.cancer.org/risk-factor-risk-factor-overview. canceratlas.cancer.org/taking-action. World Cancer Research Fund. World's leading authority on cancer prevention research related to diet, weight and physical activity. wcrf.org/diet-and-cancer/cancer-trends. World Cancer Research Fund International. Recommendations on helping to prevent cancer. wcrf.org/int/continuous-update-project/r-cancer-prevention-recommendations. Cancer.net. Individual guides on each type of cancer. Cancer.net/cancer-types. Questions to ask your doctor. Guidance on what to ask your health team, as approved by the American Society of Clinical Oncology. Cancer.net/navigating-cancer-care/diagnosing-questions-ask-your-health-care-team. American Cancer Society. Cancer.org/treatment/understanding-your-diagnosis/staging.html. National Cancer Institute. Treatment options for cancer. Cancer.gov/about-cancer/treatment/types. National Comprehensive Cancer Network. Patient and caregiver resources guidelines and video resources are aimed specifically at individuals with cancer and their caregivers. nccn.org/patients. Rethink breast cancer. Young women with breast cancer to help them navigate their treatment. cdn.shopify.com/s/13126/1137/files/rethink-breast-cancer_care-guidelines.pdf. UICC and BUPA. Resource for both employers and employees. iccp-portal.org/system/files/resources/uxc_bupia_working with cancer_screen_fa.pdf. International Psycho-Oncology Society. Practical Guide for Patients and Caregivers. ipos.wildapricot.org/resources/documents/4% 20 patients/2.1% 20 patient% 20 and %20 family% 20 guide.pdf. Medical News Today. medicalnewstoday.com. American Association for Cancer Research. Cancer Disparities Progress Report. cancerprogressreport.aacr.org. acr.otg. The big, older list of cancer organizations from cancer.gov. This is an old list from cancer.gov, 800-4 Live Help Online Chat. American Cancer Society. 250 William Street. Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. 404-320-3333, English only. 1-800-227-2345, 1-800-ACS-2345, calls in English and Spanish. The American Cancer Society, ACS, is a nationwide, community-based voluntary health organization. The ACS offers a variety of services and programs for patients and their families. The ACS also supports research, provides printed materials and conducts educational programs. Staff can accept calls and distribute publications in Spanish. Categories: health insurance, includes co-payments, lodging and travel, medical supplies, wigs, prostheses, medication, includes co-payments, screening, treatment, peer/buddy programs, support groups. American Childhood Cancer Organization. epub 498, mailing address: Suite A, 10920 Connecticut Avenue, physical address: Kensington, Maryland 20895. 301-962-3520, English only. 1-855-858-2226, English only. Staff at ACO.org. The American Childhood Cancer Organization, ACO, is a nonprofit organization that provides information for children and adolescents with cancer and their families, advocates for their needs and supports research. ACO publishes books on childhood cancer that provide information on all aspects of a diagnosis of childhood cancer, treatment information, financial help, emotional and social issues, late effects of treatment and more. ACO will provide a free copy of any of their books to families of children with cancer. ACO has over 40 local chapters, affiliates, that provide direct support to patients and families through hospital and community-based programs, such as face-to-face and online support groups and day and sleepover childhood cancer camps. Affiliates also provide emergency financial assistance for rent or mortgage payments, car repairs, transportation, prepaid gas cards, groceries, parking, and more. ACO maintains a list of other organizations to which eligible families may apply for financial assistance. Categories: childhood, general living expenses, lodging and travel, scholarships and camps, advocacy, support groups. Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network. 4813 St. Elmo Avenue, Bethesda, Maryland 20814. 301-215-9099, English only. 1-888-901-2226, 1-888-901-BCAN, English only. The Bladder Cancer Advocacy Network, BCAN, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to increasing public awareness about bladder cancer, advancing bladder cancer research and providing educational and support services for the bladder cancer community. BCAN offers an online support community and in-person support groups where survivors, families, friends, and caregivers can connect. The Bladder Cancer Profiler, available on the BCAN website, is an interactive tool designed to help patients make treatment decisions. BCAN conducts patient forums at various sites across the country and brings together medical professionals, researchers, bladder cancer patients, caregivers, and loved ones. Categories: bladder, other cancers, advocacy, support groups. Cancer and careers. 19th floor. 286 Madison Avenue, New York, New York 10017. 212-685-5955, extension 132, English only. Cancer and Careers at SU.org. Cancer and Careers empowers and educates people with cancer so that they may thrive in their workplace. The organization provides a comprehensive website, in both English and Spanish, free publications, career coaching and a series of support groups and educational seminars. Resources are geared toward employees with cancer and their healthcare providers and co-workers. Cancer and Careers is a program of the SU Foundation, the charitable arm of Cosmetic Executive Women Incorporated, a non-profit trade organization of executives in the beauty, cosmetics, fragrance, and related industries. Categories: educational programs, legal issues, support groups. Cancer Support Community. Suite 500. 1050 17th Street NW. Washington, D.C. 20036. 202-659-9709, English only. 1-888-793-9355, English only. CancerSupportCommunity.org. The Cancer Support Community, CSC, is dedicated to providing support, education, and hope to people affected by cancer. It offers a global network of personalized services and education for all people affected by cancer. These free services include support groups, counseling, education, and healthy lifestyle programs. These support services are available online and through a network of 50 local affiliates with more than 100 satellite locations. Categories: counseling, educational programs, support groups. Cancer Survivors Network. The Cancer Survivors Network, CSN, is an American Cancer Society web-based service for cancer survivors, their families, caregivers, and friends. CSN is a non-commercial, private, secure way to find and communicate with others who share your interests and experiences. Membership in CSN is free, but in order to access all areas of CSN, registration with a valid email address is required. Services provided include discussion boards and access to chat rooms, ability to create your own CSN MySpace where you can tell your story, blog, or recommend resources, and a free monthly CSN newsletter. Categories: support groups. Cancer Care. 22nd floor. 275 7th Avenue. New York, New York, 10001. 212-712-8400, Administrative. 1-800-813-4673, 1-800-813-HOPE, English and Spanish. info@cancercare.org. Cancer Care provides free professional support for anyone affected by cancer. Cancer Care programs include counseling and support groups, cancer education workshops, information on financial assistance and practical help. Counseling is provided by oncology social workers and is available over the and face-to-face, available at offices in New York City, Long Island, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Support groups are offered online, via telemed-in face-to-face groups. Cancer Care also provides free publications, some in Spanish. Some financial assistance may be available to women with cancer for cancer-related costs such as transportation to and from cancer treatment, child care, and home care. At this time, only limited assistance is available for men with cancer. For details about eligibility, available funding and how to apply, visit the website or call the toll-free number. A section of the Cancer Care website is available in Spanish. Categories: general living expenses, health insurance, includes co-payments, lodging and travel, medication, includes co-payments, treatment, counseling, educational programs, support groups. The Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation. 5526 West 13400 South. Number 510. Salt Lake City, Utah 84096. 801-999-0455, English only. info@cholangiocarcinoma.org. The Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation strives to unite patients, physicians, caregivers, and public and private institutions in the collaboration, understanding, research and education of cholangiocarcinoma, bile duct cancer. The foundation provides current information on cholangiocarcinoma on its website, a biannual newsletter, a discussion board for use by patients, friends, caregivers, and loved ones suffering with cholangiocarcinoma, and live chat to speak with someone about cholangiocarcinoma. Categories: other cancers, support groups. Cure Search. Suite 600. 4600 East West Highway, Bethesda, Maryland 20814. 626-447-1674, English and Spanish. 1-800-458-6223, English only. info@curesearch.org. CureSearch National Childhood Cancer Foundation supports the work of the Children's Oncology Group, COG, the world's largest cooperative cancer research organization that treats more than 90% of all children with cancer. CureSearch provides information for the newly diagnosed and patients in treatment, at the end of treatment and after treatment. A searchable resource directory is available that includes local, national, and international organizations that offer resources for helping community members, parents and kids with childhood cancer. A discussion board allows anyone affected by childhood cancer to connect and share information, experiences, and advice. Information on the website is available in Spanish. Categories: Childhood, Support Groups. International Association of Laryngectomies. Suite 316. 925B Peachtree Street, NE. Atlanta, Georgia 30309. 678-767-2955, English only. 1-866-425-3678, 1-866-IAL-FORU, English only, 1-800-305-0117, speak to a larynx cancer survivor in English only. ELHQ@theEL.com. The International Association of Laryngectomies, EAL, is a non-profit, voluntary organization composed of member clubs and recognized regional organizations. These clubs are generally known as Lost Chord or New Voice clubs. Club membership ranges from 10 to more than 300 laryngectomies. The purpose of the EAL is to assist these local clubs in their efforts toward the total rehabilitation of the laryngectomy. The EAL exchanges ideas and disseminates information to member clubs and to the public, facilitates the formation of new clubs, fosters improvement in laryngectomy programs and improves the minimum standards for teachers of post-laryngectomy speech. The EAL Voice Institute trains laryngectomies and prospective instructors of speech in an intensive 5-day course that emphasizes speech restoration as the central component to multidisciplinary total rehabilitation. A directory of laryngectomy experienced speech instructors in the United States is available on the EAL website. Some Spanish materials are also available. Categories: head and neck, oral, other cancers, educational programs, health professional referrals, support groups. International Myeloma Foundation. Suite 206. 12650 Riverside Drive, North Hollywood, California 91607. 818-487-7455, English and Spanish. 1-800-452-2873, 1-800-452-CURE, English and Spanish. Imf@myeloma.org. The International Myeloma Foundation, IMF, is dedicated to improving the quality of life of myeloma patients while working toward prevention and a cure. The IMF hotline answers questions from patients and family members and provides information about medical services, pharmaceutical access, and patient support groups. Free IMF publications include the IMF Multiple Myeloma Patient Handbook, Multiple Myeloma, a concise review of the disease and treatment options, and the Understanding series, treatment-specific brochures on new therapies and clinical trials. The Foundation conducts patients and family seminars to educate patients on the latest information about current therapies, research advances, and emerging treatment options. A comprehensive network of support groups from around the world are also available to assist patients and their families. The IMF operates Bank on a Cure, a unique global gene bank to advance myeloma research. The IMF's research grant program funds research projects around the world for both multiple myeloma and amyloidosis. Categories: multiple myeloma, educational programs, support groups. International Waldenström's Macroglobulinemia Foundation. 3932 D Swift Road, Sarasota, Florida 34231. 941-927-4963, English only. info@iwmf.com. The International Waldenström's Macroglobulinemia Foundation, IWMF, provides encouragement and support to people with Waldenström macroglobulinemia, WM, and offers information and education programs that address patients' concerns and promotes and supports research leading to a cure. The IWMF offers many patient publications, including a new patient information package, InfoPack. IWMF Talk is an email talk list for discussion of every aspect of WM, available in English, French, German, Spanish, Nordic countries, UK. Tele-Lifeline support provides telenumbers of IWMF volunteers who will answer questions about their first-hand experience with specific treatment for WM. IWMF also provides telenamed email network lists that connect patients and caregivers. IWMF provides funding to researchers studying a treatment or cure for Waldenström macroglobulinemia or related blood cancer. Information on the website is available in French, Spanish and German. Categories: non-Hodgkin lymphoma, educational programs, support groups. Kidney Cancer Association. POG 96503. Washington, D.C. 20090. 847-332-1051, English and Spanish. 1-800-850-9132, English and Spanish. kidney.cancer@hotmail.com. The Kidney Cancer Association, KCA, is a charitable organization made up of patients, family members, physicians, researchers, and other health professionals globally. The KCA offers a variety of services, educating patients and families and helping those with kidney cancer cope with the disease, advancing medical research and providing education for physicians and nurses and serving as an advocate on behalf of patients. Contact the nurse hotline to find answers to questions about the treatment of kidney cancer and referrals to physicians in the United States. The KCA website provides free publications, calendars for support groups and patient conferences, online forums and chat rooms and videos and podcasts. KCA English and Spanish. Categories: kidney, other cancers, advocacy, health professional referrals, support groups. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Suite 310. 1311 Mamaroneck Avenue, White Plains, New York 10605. 914-949-5213, English only. 1-800-955-4572, English and Spanish. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, LLS, is dedicated to funding blood cancer research, public and professional education, advocacy, and community services. Services include family support groups led by healthcare professionals and First Connection, peer-to-peer, program that links patients and their families with a trained volunteer who has experienced a similar situation. Numerous other resources are available for patients and caregivers and include education programs, online support programs and information about home care services. The LLS provides a limited amount of financial assistance, $150, to help patients offset expenses. To apply, a patient must be a U.S. resident and be in active treatment or ongoing medical follow-up for leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, myelodysplastic syndromes, or another blood cancer. LLS's headquarters is located in New York and chapter offices are located across the United States. Categories: Hodgkin lymphoma, leukemia, multiple myeloma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, other cancers, general living expenses, advocacy, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Living Beyond Breast Cancer. Suite 224. 354 West Lancaster Avenue, Haverford, Pennsylvania 19041. 484-708-1550, English only, 610-645-5485. 4567, English only. 1-888-753-5222, 1-888-753-LBBC, Survivors Helpline, English and Spanish. Mail at lbbc.org. Living Beyond Breast Cancer, LBBC, aims to empower all women affected by breast cancer to live as long as possible with the best quality of life. LBBC provides specialized programs and services for the newly diagnosed, young women, women with advanced breast cancer, women at high risk for developing the disease, and African American and Latina women. The LBBC Survivors Helpline is a national, toll-free teleservice staffed by trained volunteers affected by breast cancer. Helpline volunteers offer guidance, information, and hope. Spanish-speaking helpline volunteers are available. LBBC publishes Insight, quarterly educational newsletter, provides interactive message boards and offers comprehensive guides, brochures and transcripts and audio recordings of conferences. LBBC also offers education programs and services to help healthcare professionals counsel women affected by breast cancer. The LBBC website is available in Spanish. Categories: breast, advocacy, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Lymphoma Foundation of America. 1100 North Main Street, Ann Arbor, Michigan 48104. 734-222-1100, Main Office, English only. 1-800-385-1060, Patient Hotline, English only. LFA@lymphomahelp.org. The Lymphoma Foundation of America, LFA, is an independent, nonprofit charitable organization dedicated to helping lymphoma patients and their families find the best care available. LFA offers one-on-one counseling via the patient hotline, referrals for legal advice and second opinions, and information on starting a local support group. LFA also monitors and disseminates information about research into possible causes of lymphoma. Categories: Hodgkin lymphoma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, counseling, health professional referrals, legal issues, support groups. Man-to-man. 404-320-3333, English only. 1-800-227-2345, 1-800-ACS-2345, English and Spanish. Man-to-Man is an American Cancer Society, ACS, program designed to help men cope with prostate cancer by offering community-based education and support for patients and family members. Activities and services may include one-on-one visits with a prostate cancer survivor, community education, speakers bureau, a man-to-man newsletter, and outreach to high-risk groups, such as African American men, and collaboration with healthcare providers. Program services and activities vary depending on the location. Some man-to-man groups may invite wives and partners to attend meetings. In other locations, wives and partners may meet separately in a group called side-by-side. Categories: prostate, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. The Motner Project. Suite 710. 1875 Connecticut Avenue, NW. Washington, D.C. 20009. 202-332-5536, English only. 1-866-628-8637, 1-866-MAUTNER, English only. info@moutnerproject.org. The Motner Project is committed to improving the health of women who partner with women, including lesbian, bisexual and transgender, LBT, individuals, through direct and support service, education, and advocacy. The Motner Project offers an online support, nationwide community outreach, and health-related publications targeted for the LBT community. The Motner Project provides in-person bereavement and smoking cessation support groups and online groups for survivors of serious illness, caregivers, and bereavement. Removing the Barriers, RTB, is a training program designed to educate and bring awareness to healthcare providers about lesbian healthcare needs. The Spirit Health Education, Circle, R, is a national health education program focused on African American women who partner with women. The program uses the multidimensional influences of culture and sexuality. Educate is a new breast health program that focuses on the needs of low-income African American lesbian and bisexual women. Categories: breast, educational programs, support groups. Melanoma International Foundation. Melanoma International Foundation. 250 Maple Flower Road, Glenmore, Pennsylvania 19343. 610-942-3432, Philadelphia area, English only. 1-866-463-6663, outside Philadelphia region, English only. See pool at safefromthesun.org. The Melanoma International Foundation, MIF, creates and supports melanoma programs for the prevention, early detection, and treatment of melanoma. Educating patients about clinical trials as well as providing funds for patient travel and lodging for clinical trials and second opinions are included in MIF's patient services. MIF provides a hotline to help melanoma patients and their families understand their pathology, what clinical trials are available and how to get the best palliative care. MIF also provides early detection education and teaches skin self-examination and sun safety. An online forum is available to provide community support for people with melanoma and their caregivers. MIF's educational programs range from educating new parents through high school students. MIF also offers webinars and workplace education programs to bring melanoma awareness and education to corporations across the country. Categories: melanoma, other cancers, lodging and travel, educational programs, support groups. Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation. Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation. 1317 King Street, Alexandria, Virginia 22314. 703-879-3820, English only. 1-877-363-6376, 1-877-END-MESO, English only. info@curemeso.org. The Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation is a nonprofit collaboration of patients and families, physicians, advocates, and researchers dedicated to eradicating mesothelioma. Services provided include a dedicated nurse practitioner who works with patients to provide current information on mesothelioma and to connect patients with mesothelioma treatment specialists. The practitioner also offers emotional support and access to community forums available through their website. An annual symposium offers patients, family members, and caretakers the opportunity to learn from and interact directly with the world's top experts on mesothelioma. Financial aid for medical travel is available to newly diagnosed patients to consult with a mesothelioma expert. Contact the Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation to obtain a free book titled 100 Questions and Answers About Mesothelioma. The Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation also funds research projects around the world. Categories: mesothelioma, lodging and travel, educational programs, health professional referrals, support groups. mylifeline.org Cancer Foundation. mylifeline.org Cancer Foundation. 55 Madison Street Suite 750. Denver, Colorado 80206. 720-883-8715. Support at mylifeline.org. mylifeline.org is a nonprofit organization where cancer patients, survivors, and caregivers can create free, customized websites that allow friends and family to be informed and involved in their cancer journey. A patient, family member, or friend creates the site and invites guests to visit and participate in the online community. Patients can share their cancer experience and receive support via messages and photos. Categories: other cancers, peer/buddy programs, support groups. National Bone Marrow Transplant Link. Suite 108. 20411 West 12 Mile Road. Southfield, Michigan 48076. 248-358-1886, English only. 1-800-546-5268, 1-800-LINK-BMT, English only. info@nbmtlink.org. The National Bone Marrow Transplant Link, NBMT Link, is a nonprofit organization specifically serving stem cell transplant patients, their caregivers, families, and health professionals. The NBMT Link provides information and support services, including a volunteer peer support program, resource referrals for patients and health professionals, and educational guides, videos and webcasts. The free NBMT Link online library contains hundreds of journal articles, booklets, and reference materials, as well as comprehensive links to additional online information. Information on how to become a donor is also available. Categories: Hodgkin lymphoma, leukemia, multiple myeloma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, other cancers, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. The National Children's Cancer Society. Suite 800. 1 South Memorial Drive. St. Louis, Missouri 63102. 314-241-1600, General, English only. 1-800-532-6459, 1-800-5 Family, English only. pbecketchildren-cancer.org. The National Children's Cancer Society, NCCS, strives to improve the quality of life for children with cancer and their families worldwide. The NCCS provides support through 4 programs: Pediatric Oncology Program, offers direct financial support, Care to Share Cancer Connection Program, Internet Support Network for Families, Global Outreach Program, distributes donated cancer-related pharmaceuticals, and Beyond the Cure, helps childhood cancer survivors integrate the cancer experience into their new lives. The Pediatric Oncology Program financial support includes meals during treatment, transportation to and from treatment, long-distance telecards, lodging during treatment, health insurance premiums, and medical expenses not covered by insurance. The application for financial assistance is available in both English and Spanish. In addition, NCCS offers free publications for order or download from their website, as well as access to helpful videos and educational teleconferences. Categories: childhood, general living expenses, health insurance, includes co-payments, lodging and travel, scholarships and camps, support groups. National Lymphedemia Network. Suite 235. 116 New Montgomery Street. San Francisco, California 94105. 415-908-3681, English only. 1-800-541-3259, English only. nln@lymphnet.org. The National Lymphedemia Network, NLN, provides education and guidance to lymphedemia patients, healthcare professionals, and the general public by disseminating information on the prevention and management of primary and secondary lymphedemia. The NLN offers a toll-free support hotline and provides referrals to lymphedemia treatment centers, healthcare professionals, training programs, and support groups. NLN produces a quarterly newsletter, LymphLink, with information about medical and scientific developments and educational materials for healthcare professionals and patients. The NLN Maryland Westbrook Garment Fund provides funds for lymphedemia appliances, compression sleeves/stockings, and alternative garments. NLN's Netball/Penpal program provides a forum for people suffering with primary lymphedemia, parents and their children, and people with lower extremity and upper/breast cancer-related lymphedemia. The forums allow people to share their experiences and talk with others in similar situations. Some Spanish-language materials are available. Categories: medical supplies, wigs, prostheses, treatment, health professional referrals, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Planet Cancer, a Live Strong initiative. 1-855-220-7777, English and Spanish. Planet Cancer is a Live Strong initiative that focuses on the unique needs and issues of young adults, ages 18 to 40, with cancer. Planet Cancer provides an online community where young adults with cancer from around the world may discuss what's on their minds. A weekend retreat program brings together young adults with cancer for recreation and personal exploration with their peers, helping them to forge connections that will sustain them as they move on with their lives, in or out of treatment. The Planet Cancer website offers information, connections, entertainment, and support. Categories: scholarships and camps, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Prostate Cancer Foundation. 1250 4th Street, Santa Monica, California 90401. 310-570-4700, English only. 1-800-757-2873, 1-800-757-CURE, English only. info@pcf.org. The Prostate Cancer Foundation, PCF, is a leading source of support for prostate cancer research to discover better treatments and a cure for prostate cancer. PCF connects patients, loved ones, care providers, and scientists to critical updates, the latest developments, best practices, and treatment news. PCF produces comprehensive guides, example report to the nation on prostate cancer, a guide for men and their families, available for download or order on the PCF website. The foundation has funded more than 1,500 research projects at nearly 200 institutions worldwide. PCF also advocates for greater awareness of prostate cancer and increased government spending on prostate cancer. Categories: prostate, advocacy, support groups. Reach to recovery. 404-320-3333, English only. 1-800-227-2345, 1-800-ACS-2345, English and Spanish. Reach to Recovery is an American Cancer Society, ACS, program designed to help both women and men cope with breast cancer. Trained volunteers support patients through face-to-face visits or by before, during and after breast cancer treatment. Program services and activities vary depending on the location. To locate a Reach to Recovery program in your area, call the toll-free number or search online at the link provided in the Additional Resources section. Categories: breast, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Charcheret, 1086 Teaneck Road, Suite 3A, Teaneck, New Jersey 07666. 201-833-2341. 1-866-474-2774. info@sharcharet.org. Charcheret, Hebrew for chain, is a national organization which supports young Jewish women and families facing breast and ovarian cancer. They offer a peer support network that connects women newly diagnosed or at high risk of developing breast or ovarian cancer with others who share similar diagnoses and experiences. They also provide support and education programs addressing advanced breast cancer, genetics, parenting, cosmetic side effects of treatment, as well as programs for caregivers and those facing ovarian cancer. Genetic counselors are available to discuss family history, concerns about cancer risk, and the implications of genetic counseling. Charcheret's programs are open to all women and men. Categories: breast, ovarian, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Starlight Children's Foundation, Suite M100, 5757 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, California 90036. 310-479-1212, English and Spanish. 1-800-315-2580, English and Spanish. info@starlight.org. Starlight Children's Foundation is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping seriously ill children and their families cope with their pain, fear, and isolation through entertainment, education and family activities. Starlight builds playrooms and teen lounges in hospitals and provides PC pals and fun centers for kids to play games, email, and chat with friends. Entertainers and parties are provided for children in the hospital. Starbright World is an online social network where teens, ages 13 to 20, who have serious medical conditions and siblings of seriously ill teens, can connect with each other via moderated chat rooms, games, bulletin boards, videos, and more. Chapters are located in many U.S. states and in other countries. Categories: childhood, educational programs, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Support for people with oral and head and neck cancer. POG 53. Locust Valley, New York 11560. 1-800-377-0928, English only. info@sponsee.org. Support for People with Oral and Head and Neck Cancer, SPON, is a non-profit organization dedicated to addressing the emotional and physical needs of people with oral and head and neck cancer. The organization offers support groups facilitated by local chapters, current information on oral and head and neck cancer through its newsletter, News from SPON, free publications on topics such as treatment for head and neck cancer and dental care, recipes and resource guide to cope with eating challenges, and a survivor's guide. SPON also offers a national survivor volunteer network, which pairs survivors or family members with volunteers who have had a similar diagnosis and treatment program. Categories: head and neck, oral, peer/buddy programs, support groups. Teens living with cancer. Suite 300. 1000 Elmwood Avenue, Rochester, New York 14620. 585-563-6221, English only. info@teenslivingwithcancer.org. Teens Living with Cancer, TLC, is a web-based resource for teens with cancer, their families, and friends. TLC focuses on teen issues, presents information about cancer and treatment, provides opportunities to interact with other teens living with cancer through an online community, and offers links to relevant sites. The TLC website is translated into many languages, and a translator is available to respond to emails written in Spanish. Categories: support groups. Thyroid Cancer Survivors Association Incorporated. POG 1545. New York, New York 10159. 1-877-588-7904, English and Spanish. thyca@thyca.org. The Thyroid Cancer Survivors Association Incorporated. Thyca is a national nonprofit organization of thyroid cancer survivors, families, and healthcare professionals dedicated to educate, communicate, and support early detection for thyroid cancer. Thyca offers a toll-free survivors line, publications, email support groups, local support groups, a person-to-person network, newsletters, and conferences. Thyca also offers a free packet of educational materials for newly diagnosed patients. In addition, Thyca is active in raising funds and providing grants for thyroid cancer research. The organization has volunteers who are fluent in Spanish, and sections of the website are available in Spanish. Categories: other cancers, thyroid, health professional referrals, peer/buddy programs, support groups. The Ullman Cancer Fund for Young Adults. Suite G1. 10440 Little Patuxent Parkway, Columbia, Maryland 21044. 410-964-0202, English only. 1-888-393-3863, 1-888-393-FUND, English only. info@ullmanfund.org. The mission of the Ullman Cancer Fund for Young Adults, UCF, is to enhance lives by supporting, educating, and connecting young adults, ages 15 to 40, and their loved ones, affected by cancer. UCF offers remote, via telephone, and on-site, in Maryland, patient navigation programs that provide access to support resources and treatment information and tips on effective communication with the patient's healthcare team. UCF provides support groups in Maryland and Washington, D.C. that are facilitated by professional social workers. Participants in the support groups include cancer patients, survivors, and spouses, friends and children of people with cancer. UCF has a peer mentor network that connects survivors, parents, and other young adults affected by cancer with one another for peer support and information exchange. UCF has a national college scholarship program and offers competitive scholarship awards. Applications for scholarships are available on the UCF website. Categories: childhood, scholarships, and camps, peer/buddy programs, support groups. US2, R, International Incorporated. 5003 Fairview Avenue, Downers Grove, Illinois 60515. 630-795-1002, English only. 1-800-808-7866, 1-800-80 US2, Support Hotline, English only. USDOO@usdoo.org. US2, R, International Incorporated is a nonprofit organization committed to helping men and their families make informed decisions about prostate cancer detection and treatment through support, education, and advocacy. US2 provides free publications, including videotapes/DVDs, webinars, and books, a toll-free patient support line, more than 300 local support groups, online discussion communities, newsletters, a Circles of Love program, for companions and families of those with prostate cancer, and newly diagnosed patient resource kits. A limited selection of Spanish-language publications is available. Categories: prostate, international, advocacy, educational programs, support groups. Young Survival Coalition. Suite 2235. 61 Broadway, New York, New York 10006. 646-257-3000, English only. 1-877-972-1011, 1-877-YSC-1011, English only. info@youngsurvival.org. The Young Survival Coalition, YSC, focuses on issues unique to young women who are diagnosed with breast cancer. YSC works with survivors, caregivers, and the medical, research, advocacy and legislative communities to improve the quality of life for women age 40 and under who have been diagnosed with breast cancer. YSC's affiliate network provides peer support and networking opportunities for young women in all stages of the treatment and recovery cycle. The coalition also hosts teleconferences, conferences, and retreats for young women newly diagnosed with breast cancer, women diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, and community volunteers interested in leadership development. YSC offers a Survivor Link program that matches young women facing breast cancer with a survivor who shared a similar diagnosis. YSC also produces educational materials. Some publications are available in Spanish. Additionally, Spanish-speaking volunteers are available to serve as survivor matches in its peer support program. Categories: breast, international, advocacy, educational programs, peer/buddy programs. Chapter 2. Cancer Organization Guide. Find local cancer organizations at greatnonprofits.org. Easy search engine there for categories and local area. A list of cancer organizations at patientresource.com/partners.aspx. Academy of Oncology Nurse Navigators. aonnline.org/education. American Psychosocial Oncology Society. oppos-society.org. American Society of Clinical Oncology. asco.org. Association of Community Cancer Centers. ACCC-cancer.org. Oncology Nursing Society. ONS.org. Fourth Angel Mentoring Program. fourthangel.org. forwomen.com. forwomen.com. Bosom Buddies of Arizona. bosombuddies-az.org. Breast Cancer Alliance. breastcanceralliance.org/patient-information-resources. CaringBridge. caringbridge.org. The Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation. cholangiocarcinoma.org. Cutaneous Lymphoma Foundation. clfoundation.org. Caring Ambassadors Lung Cancer Program. lungcancercap.org. Familial Ovarian Cancer Registry. ovariancancer.com. Friend for Life Cancer Support Network. friendforlife.org. Force, Facing Our Risk of Cancer Empowered. facingourrisk.org. Free to Breathe. freetobreathe.org. Foundation for Women's Cancer. foundationforwomenscancer.org. Global Resource for Advancing Cancer Education, gracecancergrace.org. HER2 Support Group. HER2support.org. Hirschberg Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research. pancreatic.org. Hope Light Foundation. hopelightproject.com. Joe's House. joeshouse.org. Living Beyond Breast Cancer. lbbc.org. Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. lls.org. The Lustgarten Foundation. lustgarten.org. Melanoma Patients Australia. melanomapatients.org. Mercy Medical Angels. mercymedical.org. Mothers Supporting Daughters with Breast Cancer. mothersdaughters.org. Myelodysplastic Syndromes Foundation. mds-foundation.org. mylifeline.org. Cancer Foundation. mylifeline.org. National Center on Caregiving. caregiver.org. National CML Society. nationalcmlsociety.org. National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. ovarian.org. National Patient Travel Center. patienttravel.org. Ollie Foundation. ollie.org. Patient Advocate Foundation. patientadvocate.org. Patients Against Lymphoma. lymphomation.org. Partners in Healing. partnersinhealing.net. Pink Link. pink-link.org. RA. Block Cancer Foundation. blockcancer.org. Sarcoma Alliance. sarcomaalliance.org. ThyCA, Thyroid Cancer Survivors Association Incorporated. ThyCA.org. Ulman Cancer Fund. ulmanfund.org. Young Adult Cancer Canada. youngadultcancer.ca. A list of cancer organizations at cancer.net/coping-with-cancer/finding-support-and-information/general-cancer-groups. asco.org. Conquer Cancer Foundation. Fourth Angel Mentoring Program. 866-520-3197. fourthangel.org. Air Charity Network. 877-621-7177. aircharitynetwork.org. AMC Cancer Fund. 303-724-7824. amc.org. American Association for Cancer Research, AACR. 215-440-9300. 866-423-3965. aacr.org. American Cancer Society. 404-320-3333. 800-ACS-2345. TTY, 866-288-4327. Cancer.org. American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network, ACS CAN. 800, ACS, 2345. acscan.org. American Society for Radiation Oncology. 703-502-15501, 800-962-7876. astro.org/patient-care.aspx. American Society of Breast Surgeons. 410-992-5470. 1-877-992-5470. breastsurgeons.org. Anderson Network, a program of volunteer services. 844-348-1352. mdanderson.org/Anderson Network. Arab Community Center for Economic and Social Services, Access. 313-842-7010. accesscommunity.org. Association of Cancer Online Resources. 212-226-5525. acer.org. Association of Community Cancer Centers, ACCC. 301-984-9496. accc-cancer.org. Cancer Family Relief Fund. cancerfamilyrelieffund.org. Cancer Financial Assistance Coalition. cancerfac.org. Cancer Hope Network. 877 HopeNet. 908-879-6518. cancerhopenetwork.org. Cancer Information and Counseling Line, CICL. amc.org. Cancer Information and Support Network. cisncancer.org. Cancer Legal Resource Center. 866-843-2572. cancerlegalresourcecenter.org. Cancer Pain Management Includran. childcancerpain.org. Cancer Research Foundation. 312-630-0055. Cancer Research CHFDN.org. Cancer Research Institute. 800-992-2623. 212-688-7515. cancerresearch.org. Cancer Support Community. 202-659-9709. 888-793-WELL, 9355. cancersupportcommunity.org. Cancer Survivors Gathering Place. cancersurvivorsplace.org. Cancer Trials Support Unit. 888-823-5923. ctsu.org. cancer.com. 888-227-5624. cancer.com. Cancer 101. 646-638-2202. cancer101.org. Cancer Care. 800-813-HOPE, 4673. cancercare.org. Cancer Guide. cancerguide.org. Cancer Help. Cancer Quest. 404-727-0308. cancerquest.org. Caringbridge. 651-789-2300. caringbridge.org. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. 800-CDC, INFO, 800-232-4636. cdc.gov. Children's Cause for Cancer Advocacy. 202-304-1850. childrenscause.org. Coalition of Cancer Cooperative Groups. 215-789-3600. cancertrialshelp.org. College of American Pathologists. 800-323-4040, extension 7439. mybiopsy.org. Corporate Angel Network Incorporated. 914-328-1313. 866-328-1313. corpangelnetwork.org. Critical Mass, the Young Adult Cancer Alliance. Dia de la Mujer Latina. 281-489-1111. diadelamujerlatina.org. Education Network to Advance Cancer Clinical Trials, INACT. 240-482-4730. Family Reach. 973-394-1411. FamilyReach.org. FDA Cancer Liaison Program. 1-888-INFO-FDA. fda.gov/for-consumers/default.htm. Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, FACEB. 301-634-7000. FaceB.org. Fertile Action. 877-276-5951. fertileaction.org. Friend for Life Cancer Support Network. 502-893-0643. 866-374-3634. friendforlife.org. Here to Stay. 800-270-1897. HereToStay.org. Hospice Foundation of America. 800-854-3402. HospiceFoundation.org. I'm Too Young for This. Cancer Foundation. 1-877-735-4673. StupidCancer.org. Immerman Angels. 866 Immerman, 463-7626. immermanangels.org. Intercultural Cancer Council, ICC. ICCnetwork.org. International Association for Hospice and Palliative Care, IAPC. 936-321-9846. 866-374-2472. 346-571-5919. HospiceCare.com. International Psycho-Oncology Society. 416-968-0260. IPOs-society.org. Jack and Jill Late Stage Cancer Foundation. 404-537-5253. jif.org/home. Livestrong Foundation. 512-236-8820866-236-8820. Livestrong.org. Locks of Love. 561-833-7332. 1-888-896-1588. locksoflove.org. Look Good Feel Better, LGFB. 202-331-1770. 800-395-5665. lookgoodfeelbetter.org. Lots of Helping Hands. lotsofhelpinghands.com. Lymphatic Education and Research Network. 516-625-9675. lymphaticnetwork.org. Male Care. 212-673-4920. malecare.org. Modner Project. 202-745-7000. 202-332-5536. 866 Modner, 866-628-8637. moutnerproject.org. mylifeline.org. 888-234-2468, EXT0. mylifeline.org. myonciofertility.org. 1-866-708-3378. myonciofertility.org. National Accreditation Program for Breast Centers. 312-202-5185. napbc-breast.org. National Asian Women's Health Organization. 877-986-9472. healthywomen.org. National Association for Home Care and Hospice. 202-547-7424. nasi.org. National Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program. TTY 888-232-6348. 800-292-4636. cdc.gov/cancer/index.htm. National Cancer Institute, NCI. 301-435-3848. 800-4-CANCER. TTY, 800-332-8615. Cancer.gov. National Cancer Survivors Day Foundation. 615-794-3006. ncsdf.org. National Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine. 301-519-3153. 888-644-6226. nccm.nih.gov. National Coalition for Cancer Survivorship. 301-650-9127. 877-NCCS-YES. 877-622-7937. Canceradvocaki.org. National Comprehensive Cancer Network. 215-690-0300. nccn.com. National Family Caregivers Association. 301-942-6430. 800-896-3650. nfcacars.org. National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. 800-646-6460. nhpco.org. National LGBT Cancer Network. 212-675-2633. cancer-network.org. National Library of Medicine. 301-594-5983. 888-FIND-NLM, 888-346-3656. nlm.nih.gov. National Lymphedemia Network, NLN. 510-809-1660. 800-541-3259. lymphnet.org. National Organization for Rare Disorders, NORD. 203-744-0100. 800-999-6673. rarediseases.org. Native American Cancer Research. 303-838-9359. natamcancer.org. Nicholas Ritchell Foundation. nicholasritchellfoundation.org. Nueva Vida Incorporated. 202-223-9100. 1-866-986-8432. nueva-vida.org. Nurse Oncology Education Program, NOEP. 800-862-2022. 512-452-0645. texasnurses.org/?NOP. Office of Cancer Survivorship. 301-402-2964. dccps.nci.nih.gov/OCS. Office of Minority Health. 800-444-6472. minorityhealth.hhs.gov. Ali Foundation. 518-262-5079. ali.org. Oncolink. 215-349-8895. oncolink.org. Oncology Nursing Society, ONS. 412-859-6100. 866-257-40NS, 4667. ons.org. cancercmptoms.org. Partnership for Prescription Assistance. 888-4PPA now, 477-2669. pparx.org. Patient Advocate Foundation. 757-873-6668. 800-532-5274. patientadvocate.org. Patient Airlift Services, PALS. 888-818-1231. palservices.org. Patient Power. 206-232, 1542x7. Patientpower.info. Pearl Point Cancer Support. 615-467-19361, 877-467-1936. pearlpoint.org. Prepare to Live. preparetoolive.org. Prevent Cancer Foundation. 703-836-4412. 800-227-2732. preventcancer.org. RA. Block Cancer Foundation Incorporated. 816-854-5050. 1-800-433-0464. blockcancer.org. Research Advocacy Network. 877-276-2187. researchadvocaki.org. SAM Fund. 617-938-3484. thesamfund.org. Self-Check. selfchek.org. Society for Women's Health Research. 202-223-8224. womenshealthresearch.org. Society of Nuclear Medicine. 703-708-9000. discoverme.org. Stand By Me. 818-664-4100. standbymaylaw.org. Stand Up to Cancer. standuptocancer.org. Super Sibs. 610-649-3034. 866-333-1213. alexlemonade.org. Talk About Health. 917-710-1927. talkabout.health.com. Teen Cancer America. 310-208-0400. teencanceramerica.org. Teens Living with Cancer. 585-563-6221. 1330.org/welcome. The Comprehensive Cancer Center of Wake Forest University. Maine, 336-716-7971. Appointments, 336, 716 Wake. wakehealth.edu/comprehensive-cancer-center. The Pink Fund. 877-234-PINK, 7465. pinkfund.org. The Rapunzel Project. rapunzelproject.org. Ulman Cancer Fund for Young Adults. 410-964-0202. 888-393-FUND, 3863. ulmanfund.org. United Ostomy Associations of America, UOAA. 800-826-0826. ostomy.org. V Foundation for Cancer Research. 919-380-9505. 1-800-454-6698. jimmyv.org. Your Disease Risk. 800-600-3606. yourdiseaserisk.wstl.edu. List of cancer charities at charity.love2know.com/list_of_cancer_charities. cancer.org/docroot/home/index.asp. charity.love2know.com/breast_cancer_charities. cancersurvivorsfund.org. cancercare.org. cancerresearch.org. childrenscancer.org. livestrong.org. longevity.org. charity.love2know.com/government_funding_for_cancer_research. charity.love2know.com/next_generation_choices_foundation_less_cancer_campaign. komen.org. vineman.com. cancerindex.org. thebreastcancercharities.org, bcrfcure.org, cancer.org, avonwalk.org, the3day.org, itsthejourney.org, lee2daywalk.org, cancer organizations at annieappleseed project.org/other-cancer-organizations-2, arborontheweb.com, bcaction.org, brustekrebs.net, cancer-connection.org, cancer.ucsd.edu, canceradvocaki.org, cancerresearchamerica.org, carcinoidawareness.org, caresfgh.org, castingforrecovery.org, councilofdads.com, diadelamujerlatina.org, ditex.com, drugwatch.com, dtrf.org/dtrf_thefoundation.htm, fightingchance.org, friendforlifecancersupport.com, friendsofmel.org, gildasclub.org, gildasclublivingroom.org, givingvoice.org, gwccs.org, Liddy Shriver Sarcoma Initiative.org/newsletters/esun_newsletter.htm, mountainarproject.org, moments-with-mary.com, mountainlaurelcancer.org, nadaamcancer.org/community.html, nccf.org, nkca.org, pfsja.org, pillowsforlife.com, researchadvocaki.org, soth, sharethecare.org, stopbreastcancer.org, stopcancer.org, stopcancerfund.org, swimcancerfoundation.org, texaswings.org, turningpointkc.org, wcn.org, wcrc.org, wellspouse.org, womenlisten.org. A list of cancer organizations from verywellhealth.com/leading-cancer-charities-and-organizations-5140887. livestrong.org, American Institute for Cancer Research, AICR.org, Gilda's Club/Cancer Support Community, gildaclubnique.org, cancersupportcommunity.org, Cancer Support Community, the American Cancer Society, cancer.org. Chapter 3. United States Cancer Organizations Guide. United States Cancer Organizations. Dick Vitale Fund for Pediatric Cancer. The V Foundation for Cancer Research. 14600 Weston Parkway, Cary, North Carolina 27513. 919-380-9505. info@v.org. v.org. aacr.org, American Association for Cancer Research. cancer.org, American Cancer Society. 900 local offices nationwide. asco.org, American Society of Clinical Oncology. cancer.gov, National Cancer Institute. accc-cancer.org, Association of Community Cancer Centers/ACCC. swog.org, Southwest Oncology Group. soc-neuro-onc.org, Society for Neuro-Oncology. abtia.org, American Brain Tumor Association. aco.org, American Childhood Cancer Organization. acro.org, American College of Radiation Oncology. astro.org, American Society for Radiation Oncology. aspho.org, American Society of Pediatric Hematology/Oncology. ASPHO. cancerresearch.org, Cancer Research Institute. childhoodbraintumor.org, Childhood Brain Tumor Foundation. clf4kids.org, Childhood Leukemia Foundation. cncfhope.org, Children's Neuroblastoma Cancer Foundation. children'soncologygroup.org, Children's Oncology Group. ccalliance.org, Cancer Alliance. FancoNI.org, Fanconi Anemia Research Fund Incorporated. Foundation for Women's Cancer.org, Foundation for Women's Cancer. GOG.org, Gynecologic Oncology Group. HapaRx.org, Hematology/Oncology Pharmacy Association. LCFAmerica.org, Lung Cancer Foundation of America. Lymphoma.org, Lymphoma Research Foundation. Melanoma.org, Melanoma Research Foundation. MSDS.org, Musculoskeletal Tumor Society. BrainTumor.org, National Brain Tumor Society. NCR-USA.org, National Cancer Registrars Association. NCCC-online.org, National Cervical Cancer Coalition. LeukemiaFoundation.org, National Children's Leukemia Foundation. NationalCMLSociety.org, National CML Society. Chronic Myeloid Leukemia, CML. NCCN.org, National Comprehensive Cancer Network. SkinCancerPrevention.org, National Council on Skin Cancer Prevention. path.jhu.edu/nfltr.html, National Familial Lung Cancer Registry, the pathology.jhu.edu/pancreas/nfptr, National Familial Pancreas Tumor Registry. National Lung Cancer Partnership.org, National Lung Cancer Partnership. NANT.org, New Approaches to Neuroblastoma Therapy. OcularMelanoma.org, Ocular Melanoma Foundation. OralCancer.org, Oral Cancer Foundation. PanCan.org, Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. PreventCancer.org, Prevent Cancer Foundation. RTOG.org, Radiation Therapy Oncology Group. SitCancer.org, Society for Immunotherapy of Cancer. SRO.org, Society for Radiation Oncology Administrators. SGNO.org, Society of Gynecologic Nurse Oncologists. SGO.org, Society of Gynecologic Oncology. SURGONC.org, Society of Surgical Oncology. StroudCup.org, Stroud Foundation. CalGB.org, Cancer and Leukemia Group B. ABMDR.org, American Bone Marrow Donor Registry. ANAUSA.org, Acoustic Neuroma Association. HeadandNeckCancer.org, American Head and Neck Society. RareDiseases.org, National Organization for Rare Disorders. ONCOfertility.northwestern.edu, Oncofertility Consortium. SEER.cancer.gov, SEER, Surveillance, Epidemiology, and End Results, a program of the National Cancer Institute. CTF.org, Children's Tumor Foundation. ONS.org, Oncology Nursing Society. TayBearHugs.org, TayBear Teddy Bears for Cancer Kids. Teddy Bears as Presents for Kids. Regional United States Cancer Organizations. Vincent P. Gurachari MD Foundation, Missouri. 573-443-8773. DocG.org. Florida. Gulf Coast Oncology Foundation, Florida, Tampa Bay Area. 727-821-0017 EXT2264. Gulf Coast Oncology Foundation.com. Florida. LIGHT. Of Southwest Florida. Lee and Collier Counties. LightsWFL.org. Indiana and Kentucky. Michael Quinlan Brain Tumor Foundation, Indiana and Kentucky. 1815 Arboro Place, Louisville, Kentucky 40220. 502-896-1701. Kansas City. WY/Joe Care. Wyandotte and Johnson Counties. 913-403-0544 fax, 913-403-1423. WYJoeCare@msjwc.org. Kansas City. KC Medicine Cabinet. Call 211. Kansas City. Helping Hand Foundation. 913-341-5411. helpingfoundation.org. Kansas City. Northland Care/Metro Care. 816-531-8432. 816-880-6700. Los Angeles. Beckstrand Cancer Association. beckstrand.org. Minnesota. Angel Foundation. 952-830-0519. mnangel.org. New York City. Cancer Advocacy Project. New York City Bar Fund. 212-382-4785. abcnewyork.org. North Texas. Bridge Breast Network. Breast Cancer. 877-258-1396. 214-821-3820. bridgebreast.org.